Hi, today we're going to be making a pumpkin. I know someone who grows them in their garden, so I was able to get one. I'm not going to paint it, I'm going to decorate it with a special theme, a mermaid theme. I made you wait before, but if you know anybody that's crazy about mermaids like I am right now, then they're going to enjoy this. So the first thing you need to do is to paint the pumpkin white. You can buy a white pumpkin, but they're a little more pricey, so I just spray painted this. And it doesn't matter if you get all the way to the bottom of that pumpkin, because that is not going to show. Okay, so I just used it like a Rust-Oleum paint, spray paint. And I'm going to show you my materials that you need. Scissors. Okay, I bought these sheets from the dollar store that are self-adhesive. Okay, I have them in that size and also in this size. It was all that they had, so I basically went with what they had there. And I mean, you could shop around and get exactly what you want. And so I got it in those two colors, and of course the purple, and they only had a little bit of the regular blue, but I added that in, and some pearls, which I think is important for all this. I'm going to do this in 2 steps just because I'm doing the filming myself and it'll be tough to make you watch for the whole time. So the first thing I did was I cut these larger strips into a smaller section, okay, because I don't need it for this size pumpkin. And I'm going to do the purple at the bottom, because at the top I wanted to have the aqua color. Okay, so this was sort of my model for it. It's my little pen, and I wanted to make sure her tail at the top was that color and the bottom was, you know, purple or pink, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I also have like a bag of lots of sequins, so I'm going to add them on, but I don't know where yet. And so it's just like a process. So what I did is the top is going to be straight across, and then the bottom I made little cuts in it, because anytime you're going to make something straight across into a circle, you're going to have that little bit of give, right? You're going to need to tuck that under. So that's what I did. So, and this is really pretty nice to work with. It just peels off really nicely, and I'm working outside, so there's bugs out here. Okay, so you can just adhere this, you know, try to get close to the bottom as you can, because you're going to hide the orange, and then just adhere it to the pumpkin in a nice straight line, as straight as you can get it, and then, you know, press down the other parts into place. And okay, I cut 3 of those, so hopefully they make it all the way around, and I think they will. Boy, a measuring tape really does come in handy for this. I'm just eyeballing it most of the time. Okay, second one, and I'm just gonna line that up with the other one, overlap it a little bit at the corner, and bring it all the way around in a nice straight line, and then press it down at the bottom. Like I said, you're not going to see the bottom, and I have plenty of extra that I could add at the bottom if I needed to. Okay, so third time around on the purple, peel it away, and the bottom is already cut. I did that earlier, and then add it on in that same straight line. Okay, and that overlapped a little bit, but I think that's okay. And press it into its bottom part. Okay, so you dressed your pumpkin in purple. The blue, which I had very little of, I cut into, of course there was an uneven amount of stripes, so I put let's see, and there was 15, so I cut them in two. Okay, so for this, I'm gonna peel them and stick them at the same time. And I was thinking if there was any thing in between, where there was any gaps, that I was gonna add the pearls. So we'll see how that comes out. It's a nice, I said how nice this is to work with, and guess what? These are not the same thing. These have to be placed on individually, not where they don't have the mesh on the back of it. But that's fine. So that's why I didn't want to like keep you waiting while I did each one of these, because that's going to be a little bit of work on that. So I'll come back and finish up on with the green and then the blue and the pearls. Okay, and you can get your supplies ready. Thank you.